you the tour of the world's largest 40-ounce collection, as well as the Armbar. Bought a house 2 months ago, and it's got the most killer finished basement of all time. Let's get a beverage first. Want any hard liquor? Nah. We're not here for hard liquor. We're here for malt liquor. Oh man, I wish I had something on hand to drink. There's really not much to choose from. I don't even know. Yeah, well, I'll just grab something. Prop this for a moment. What's up, crew? That's right, Bruz40 back. Wearing a Bruz40 t-shirt, teespring.com/Bruz40. Drinking a Bruz40 40. 40-ounce crew member, Mike in Jersey, designed these for my 40-ounce 40th birthday bash. Thank you, Malt Mustang. Even the fine print on these 40s customized. Government warning. What's up, SD 40 ounce? Thank you, buddy. Government warning. Bruz40 has turned 40. To celebrate, he has blessed you like the rains down in Africa with this limited edition Bruz40 40. Consumption of this 40 may result in arm wrestling, diabetes, regrets, and receipts. Please drink responsibly. Mr. Berg, I know my malts. This is not a craft malt. This is one of the best malts, Colt 45, with a special label. So let's turn this camera back around and give you a little look behind the bar. We got the Jaguar and King Cobra matching mirrors. The deer my grandfather hunted a long time ago. We'll turn on the jellyfish tank. I showed you in the fridge already. Got the P-stock mirror, the blue bowl mirror, the shark head, the creepy cat clock, malt liquor displays. This is the fantastic wet bar at the Armbar. I got the Ballantine Ale bar mat and the Yingling Lager bar mat. So I call it the Armbar because, as a lot of you know, I'm a fan of mixed martial arts. Armbar is a move in mixed martial arts. Also, when my friends and I, 40-ounce crew and otherwise, drink, we often arm wrestle. There you got Thor and Hercules arm wrestling. We got the giant over-the-top movie poster over here. Some signed UFC gloves. So yeah, Do some arm wrestling, MMA, and bars all in one. Pool stick rack. Got this signed Mike Tyson print that a couple 40-ounce crew OGs got me for my birthday. Pretty awesome. This closet is some utilities, but I also have the sides of 40-ounce cases cut out and pinned up. And then the doubles are in some 40-ounce cases over there, as well as a Josh Barnett signed print over there to Bruz. Some random nunchucks, because why not? Stepson was just down here playing some video games, so that's pulled out. Got the DVDs, mostly 80s movies, horror movies, UFCs, some old pro wrestling. Got the UFC Mickey's flyer there. St. Dies from Don't Be a Menace to South Central while drinking your juice in the hood. Unused prop label. Some 40-ounce crew DVDs. No Redeeming Social Value DVD. I went to their DVD release party. UFC Bud Light banner. Comic book collection and other books. MMA books, beer books, UFC books. Well, that MMA kind of entails UFC. Conan's, Ninja Turtles, Walking Deads. Bruz40, Garbage Pail Kid, drawn by one of the Garbage Pail Kid artists. Know your malts. My initials, Pitbull, PB. Filling out with 40-ounce caps and Mickey's caps. Hacksaw Jim Duggan to Bruz. Oh. My dad's Vietnam medals. Do some couches. Do some pool tables. Do some malt liquor. I did try and post a video of the collection and of my basement a while ago. It was a 25-minute long video, and it wouldn't process on YouTube. They said the file type wasn't supported, but it was a supported file type, so they lied. Got the Hogan, Mike Tyson, and UFC Sports Illustrated. Kind of shows my progression over the years. I liked pro wrestling as a kid, got into boxing in college, and UFC these days. Giant Hurricane Malt Liquor poster there. Sorry for the shaky hands. Old English 800 40-ounce light-up sign. World's largest 40-ounce collection. Assembled with love by Bruz. Mickey's UFC neon over there, signed by Shane Carwin. Fat Boy sign, Colt 45 sign. The beer pong table. Dry erase board style. Got some stuff hanging here, movie programs, and this 40-ounce poster, Perseverance. The taste of malt liquor comes with the first sip of a 40. The taste of victory comes with the last. Got another closet over here. This has my grandfather's beer stein collection, amongst other random stuff, and random 40s that don't count in the collection. That's brown bag Colt 45s, the one I drank at the Playboy Mansion. This one with the ribbon around it was our wedding centerpiece that had flowers in it. That Mickey's is signed by Tito Ortiz. The oldie is signed by Daryl McDaniels of Run DMC. The plastic steel is signed by Marky Ramone. That steel is signed by the 40-ounce crew from one of the meetings of the minds, including Black Metal Troy's signature, front and center. This closet right here is storage for things to either trade or sell, as well as photography equipment for taking photos. of the bottles for the site. Over here is toys. I'm a closet toy collector. Literally. Mostly vintage style in here. See a Castle Grayskull and Snake Mountain and stuff like that. The wrestlers, Turtles, He-Man, Thundercats, Ghostbusters, etc. Madballs, bag of muscles in the back there. Same with this closet, except not quite as vintage for the most part. Horror based. Got the Nintendo Jason up there. Gotta love Hulk, vintage and newer. Gotta love Garbage Pail Kids and Gremlins and horror in general. And of course, Ninja Turtles and clowns. Card collections and comic collections down there. But we're here for the beer, aren't we? Bear with me. Bruz40 Scum Show live coming at you. Let me take you down here. I'm making you hang on to see the highlight of the basement. I'll take you on a tour of the 40s in a little bit. Little hallway. I'm a combat sports fan, as we discussed, so we got the boxing Schlitz Malt Liquor poster there. Crazy Horse poster here. Restroom there. Some Ninja Turtle prints here. And Conan the Barbarian here. This closet is storage for keepsakes and random stuff. This is utilities. This leads outside, up steps, utilities with the well water there. Got a bathroom down here. We got an uncut sheet of Schlitz malt liquor, 40-ounce labels there. We got a Bruz40 right there. Uncut sheet of Garbage Pail Kids here. What is behind these double doors? Let's have a look. Well, I'll be. Look at all these beer bottles and cans. This is the non-40-ounce bottle collection. Up there we got some various large size things, malt liquor, dark German malt liquor, mini keg things, some Canadian giant bottles, some 1.2 liter, which is 40-ounce Japanese can bottle things, Old English 600 and 800 quarts and other things, Desperados 1.2 liter bottle, technically 40 ounces, Canadian Ace half-gallon bottles. They never made a 40 to my knowledge, so I don't have them counted as part of the collection. Joe's 40 is basically a growler, not a real 40, from some place in Arizona, I think. 40-ounce water doesn't really count. The 40-ounce wines don't count, they're 1 liter bottles. 40-ounce to Freedom, 40-ounce doesn't count. It's actually a quart filled up to, I guess, 38.3 ounces. That's what the label says in real fine print. Region Riot from Three Floyds, Jets, all sorts of stuff. Colts. 40-ounce wax container that were filled with draft beers from bars way back in the day. All sorts of cans. Go through it kind of slowly. And up here, got some Colts. French 76 is related. Billy D. Colts, Stallion 54. Obvious odds, including Colt 45 right there. Jerry Hill, who they claim the beer was named after because they don't want to admit it was really named after the gun. But let's be honest, this is malt liquor, folks, not sports beer. Oldie special reserves and St. Ides special brews and all sorts of stuff. Tons of random bottles and cans that I've acquired. A lot of New Jersey based stuff over there, and arm wrestling, of course, with the Rival IPA. Homegirls potato chips. Malt liquor prototypes sent to me by Pabst. They were all full, but when I was assembling this display, I was putting them on the edge, stupidly. But those brackets aren't on the edge. So the shelf tilted forward, the bottles fell on my toe, hurt like hell for about a week. Beer fizzed up and poured out, but luckily nothing broke. Mickey's and Oldie. Got the Mickey's UFC and MMA cans. Tecate boxing cans. Bud Light UFC cans from Mexico. Zion's UFC cans. Random cans. Old malt liquor cans. Flavored malt beverages that are related to malt liquors. It's the only reason I kept these particular brands, but I don't keep stuff like Juice or Four Loko. More old malt liquor cans. Old malt liquor and old malt lick her. So that's that. Do some collections. Hey, look at that 40 on that beer pong table over there. It's looking lonely. Let's go show it some love. Shall we? We shall. Got a oldie can case cut out, hung up there. Getting close to the collection, folks. Show you this side of the closet. We got the giant Schlitz malt liquor poster there. Some signed comic books over here, a lot of McFarlane. I like the Batman and Spawn matching covers. The Spider-Man and Spawn matching covers, all signed by McFarlane. Walking Dead #1 reprint, signed by Tony Moore. Rodon, Bruise. Toxic Avenger, signed by Lloyd Kaufman, #1. 2 Bruise. And the moment you all been waiting for, my elliptical. No, not really. Here we go. Over 1,100 40s, folks, in roughly alphabetical order. Did the best I could to make sense of the display. We got the A1s here, including the oldest known 40 ounce right there from 1961. And then, I'm not going to narrate the whole thing, and I will do another video of the bottles one day. That'll be for my website to kind of give a little guided tour of them. Those are batch brewing beers here. They're kind of like growlers at this brewery in Michigan. Down there is Beer Factory 40s from Mexico. All different beers that they bottled. And I said roughly alphabetical because I made some exceptions. We got double axe here next to the axe head. Lots of stuff. I'll try not to go too fast. Black labels, a lot of old bottles here. This is the first time ever that every bottle in my collection has been displayed since the collection grew to the point where I couldn't display every bottle side by side. So pretty much since the college days. Began in college days, and I was able to keep it under control. But as the collection grew and grew and grew, I ran out of room, and I started having 2, 3, 4 rows deep of bottles. And then they started going in boxes. Couldn't show everything. James Bowies under the crazy horses for obvious reasons. James Bowies with the hats were bottles that were sent to distributors to give to liquor stores as like display advertising. The hats are different colors than the ones. These bottles are, or you want to see them better, go to my website, 40ouncemaltliquor.com. Here's the Snoop, number 1 of 40, from Snoop's 40th birthday. There is... Oh, great. I see I don't know what happened. I see my stepson commented on the video. Just opened up a whole can of worms. Prepare to get trolled. Good. The King Cobra that matches the Jaguar. Malt Mustang wants to see the Mustang malt liquor. You know what? I might just skip right over it because I'm a cocky, smug asshole. Just kidding. This is way too much to narrate. I am going to do the official Guinness World Record submission video and photos and everything. Did I skip over the Mustang? I don't even know where they are. Oh no, they're right here. Here you go. Hey, we're back. Unbelievable, very unprofessional. I'm not happy with this service from YouTube, or perhaps it's my own Wi-Fi connection, I don't know. So all sorts of stuff here. We had a request for the P-Stock shelf. I'll go over that slowly for you. Stubbies, Pop Top 40 ounce, 64s, wide mouth, different smalls. What do you know about Green Lightning private stock and private stock ice? Nothing. I had a 22 ounce of the private stock extra in the double closet I showed you. Take a break for a sec. Oh wait, no, actually we'll finish out the 40s and then I'll finish drinking. Got the Blue Bulls. The Red Bulls. Not your energy drink, folks. Random full Scorpion up there. Again, compromises were made alphabetically. I put Bull Max and Bull Ice next to Schlitz Bull Ice because there is relations. Schlitz and Schmidt. I put Thunderbolt next to Silver Thunder because why not? T comes after S anyway, so it wasn't a big stretch. Tons of St. Ides. Don't sleep on the St. Ides Gold or the 95 St. Ides. Sierra Madre 40s from Mexico. All different beers, a lot of them. A lot of different soul bottles down there. There's different things on the backs. A lot of different Strohs. And we're getting up to the end here. And that's basically it. And then King Cobra, because this is the newest label. They finally got rid of the new look, same great taste logo. And I'm not about to rearrange everything for one bottle. So once I acquire a good amount of bottles, Then I'll rearrange things and fit them in appropriately. But for now, I'll just add them on to the end here. I got room to grow. However, I do have about 30 more bottles coming from a guy in Texas who works in Mexico, so he gets me Mexican 40s. So let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So if I can fit 16 or 17 on a row, that'll still leave me some room to grow. That's good. And after that, I'm gonna fill in between those two lights, 3 shelves, 3 long shelves. That'll give me plenty more room to grow. And if I ever fill those up, then I guess I'm screwed. I don't know. Figure something out. That's it, folks. One more sign. We got the St. Ides sign up there. Keep swilling.